Hello, what is going on, dudes? My name is 13, and a couple of weeks ago, I told my friends that I ordered a display case. Randomly, Jadrick said, "Are you going to make a video on it?" And I was thinking, no, probably not, because that seems kind of like a weird thing to make a video on. But then I decided, why not? Let's make a poll. And you guys said, yes, you would like to see a video of me building that display case. So, here we are. I am also doing a 2-camera setup, which is why the video is in 1080p, because my old camera is 1080p, and that's just about it. So yeah, basically we are building my new display case. So this display case I got, it was on sale. I ordered it online from a just fucking retail store, not even IKEA. I think an IKEA one would have been better quality, spoiler alert. Anyways, so yeah, first off, once I got everything unpacked and I got a little bit further into the instructions, I realized the instructions were just really bad. There was a bunch of things where it would say there were multiple things, such as the magnets that you put on the doors, or the way that the rails were oriented. It didn't make clear which way the rails were oriented, because they have slightly different sides, depending, and they didn't do a very good job of explaining which is which. And then, there, as you'll see later on, there is an actual, the bigger side pieces where you have to also have the rails, which are for the drawers. It didn't tell me actually which way those go, and there was one of them for specifically on the drawer side, where it wanted you to have it like right up against the edge, but the way that the diagram described it, it showed it a decent ways away, but then showed you the direction it was supposed to be. But it needed to be up against the edge, because otherwise the holes weren't in the correct spot and they weren't even, and so that was incredibly annoying. So it took like multiple times. I'd have to unscrew the thing and re-unscrew back in, and I ended up spending literally like 8 hours on this. So what is actually recorded is only about 4, maybe a little bit more than that. I recorded 3 hours of the initial me putting it together and stuff with the 2-camera angles, and then from there I was standing in front of it for the most part, so I just did main camera angle for the remainder of it. And then another thing is that they come with these little tiny metal things that have like a screw hole in them, but they have like a V shaped through the side, so you put it on these pegs that like teeth into the wood, rather than like having it be screwed into that, and then that is a peg that goes through a hole, and then you connect a little metal piece onto it to rotate it and hold it in place. And those little metal things are just crap. So the fact is that it's still unstable even today as of having it. In the sense that, like, if you touch it too much, it like moves a considerable amount, because the bottom part is just like kind of drifted away because those things weren't holding it tight enough, and it's annoying because I don't know if any of it is actually wood. Some of it might be, but most of it feels like MDF, especially like the back is like MDF. I know that for certain, but the other things are kind of thick, so it's totally possible that they are in fact pieces of wood and whatnot. So when it was all said and done, this isn't recorded, I had to put we put bracers on the back of it to try to help it. And for the most part, as long as it stays where it is right now and I don't move it too much, then it is fine. It's not good. It's not good that it's like that, but it's fine for the moment. I bought this one because it said that it had like an app. So basically you could have like a bunch of different colors on it, because some of the other ones, a couple of them that I actually think I liked a bit more and were slightly more expensive, only had colors. They only said they had colors of like blue, orange, and white. And I was thinking, well, I don't really want just that. White is good, because white doesn't look too bad when you're coming to when you're looking at it, right? Because it provides a nice glow to everything. I decided I wanted to get this one. Maybe the other one was better. I don't know. At this point, I spent so long building this thing, I'm gonna make this fucking work. So, it's whatever at this point, because I got my display case, which means I can use my shelves, which I wanted to use them for bookshelves. It's been interesting, because it looks really nice. I'll have to adjust the light so that I can not have it reflect directly off the glass when I'm recording, because of where I like to have my camera, and I'll figure that out on my own. But yeah, so I think that's probably about it. We'll let whatever's left finish up speeding up, then we'll get to the part where I was talking to you guys about with everything set up. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Did appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe for more. I'll talk to you all later.
Okay, well, now that it's built and everything is done, I'm going to show you all. Whoosh. Yeah, I'm still probably going to move those guys. I got to figure out where to do it. But as you can see, the case is built. And it's looking a lot better. And it's looking a lot more stable. And everything. And it looks so sick with all the shit in it. It's so awesome. And then, 1, 2. I got to click the on button first. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. I really like how it looks. And the one thing I'm going to probably end up doing is moving this light here. Moving it more to the middle. So when the camera, which is going to be sitting there, records it, there's less of the light on here. Because when I'm sitting here, as you can see, you see this pretty good. So anyways, that's it. And the other shelves have been used to actually be bookshelves now. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching.